everything is functioning now. And I don't want copyright to murder me, so I have the Himi theme, like, you know, playing for you guys, but whenever I do art streams, I just put on Animal Crossing music, and see, there's a danger to that too, though, because I'll play Animal Crossing music, and I just have it on, like, autoplay to go to, like, more playlists, and you would be surprised how quickly an hour passes, let alone, like, 4, when it's just the same Animal Crossing music on loop. What was the last art stream I did? I know it went, like, way longer than I wanted it to, because I don't know, man, I was like, oh, when the playlist ends, it'll be time to stop. And I didn't notice that it went to another Animal Crossing playlist. It just kept going. Like, I was genuinely so taken aback when I actually saw what time it was. I need to organize this a little bit better still. There we go. Because, you know, we could put this here. So, I'm going to give it a couple more seconds before I actually start explaining what's happening here. But if you've read the title, you've got a pretty decent idea of what is happening here. She can be tiny. We don't, I'm not drawing this over top of a Himi yet. Right now we're spitballing, okay? We are spitballing at this immediate moment. Okay, that can get locked, that can get locked. This is small refs. There we go. All right. Make sure one more time everything is functioning. Sick. What's up, Foxy? So, it is my birthday in, oh dear God, it's the Himi birthday in less than a month now. Oh God, it just hit me. And I want it to be special. And that's also why you can't see the names of the files I'm working on right now, because I absolutely cannot, it spoils like 4 different surprises if I have that open. But, I have plenty of surprises coming. I have a really fun birthday planned, but one of the things that I figured to be a fun journey to have together is I want a birthday suit. And not the one that everybody gets. I want a birthday suit where I am my favorite animal in the whole wide world, and this is a much smaller file than I thought it was. Oh dear. 30... That's about right. I don't want the birthday suit everybody gets. I want to be a moth. So we are going to sit down today. I made a mood board in advance, so like we knew what we're working with. And also because I didn't trust Google not to give me location-specific results. Which also was a good thing because I knew I wanted a jacket like this. Like Loki's in Fairy Tale. Except the problem is that when I was getting the reference for that, I ended up going at the Fairy Tale wiki to just grab a photo off the gallery, and it turned into like 2 hours of me reading the Fairy Tale wiki and starting to wonder where I could start watching the series from the start again. It was terrible, horrible use of my time. No productivity. All I could say is that I'm very proud of Lucy. Girl is killing it, and I need to catch back up with Fairy Tale. I actually have the figure of her in her Taurus dress, and I think it's fantastic. I have a figure of it. It's down, actually, no, right now it's not even in my office. I'm still reorganizing my office. But I have a figure of her in the Taurus outfit, and it is fantastic. Okay, here we go. But today is just, it's some nice yaps and draws, and I am very excited to be a moth, and I should have drawn default Himi before this. I did not think about the fact that I would need like a model Himi, and I am going to make her T-pose because I feel like it's easier if she's T-posing in a way. So here we go. Please admire crappy T-pose Himi. If you've ever wondered how long it takes me to draw, like, if you're on the YouTube side, you've seen all my thumbnails, I mean, also, if you saw the Minecraft gorilla yesterday, like, the little doodles there, it takes me, like, it really depends on, she's falling. I'm making her fall. You know what? Sure. You can be falling. She is so happy to be falling on the floor right now. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. I don't want her to be falling to her death, but she is absolutely right now falling. It is my fault. I can fix this. I can solve this. My auto default pose really did not do anybody any favors. Okay, about that. About that. Don't mind me. For my birthday, I went to fall and get a concussion. Who doesn't want a concussion for their birthday? You get, like, how many weeks off of work? Although I guess depending on your jobs and wherever you live, like insurance policies or like, you know, public health, it might not be very fun, but we're going to pretend that everybody, like, when you get a concussion, you get like a free month off of work and it's paid. How about that? That's what we're pretending right now. What's up, Jace? Birthday suit. Yes, I'm going to be a moth. It's not the birthday suit that everybody gets in their birthday. I want to be a moth. So we are going to make me a moth. This leg is still effed up. I don't like this leg. I hate art. Why could I not pick, like, literally any other hobby? This is also kind of garbage. I don't like it. I go back to other leg. Other leg was, I don't know. It's still not my favorite, but it's better than the other thing. I adjust it a little tiny bit. About that. There we go. So we're making a birthday suit. My main, here you go. My main inspirations for said birthday suit. Oh yeah, this is base Himi. We have, get ready for this. On the inspiration side of things, we have 5 different moth photos here. We have a male Lymantria dispar, to nobody's shock. We have a female Lymantria dispar, to nobody's shock. Those are like my main moth. If you've ever heard me talk about moths, you have heard about these 2 moths. Like that's channel facts. I promise you, every time I've ever spoken about moths in this channel, it involves these moths. I like the antenna, especially on the male Lymantria dispar, and I don't know, maybe not quite the pattern. I like the colors on a female Lymantria dispar. They also can't fly. I just think it's a fun fact. But then I also have here the caterpillar for Lymantria dispar because I think it's like matrix, red pill, blue pill dot things are really fun, and I want to incorporate them somewhere, but I do not know where yet. On to other types of moths. We have 2 other types here. First, we have the death's head moth, which I don't know if I'm going to go for it, but I might, where they have a skull on the back of their pattern, like the back of their bodies right here. And that's where it gets the name death's head moth. But I kind of want to either do like either a star for mine, or I'm just not going to do it at all. But I think it'd be a neat detail if I do go for it. And then finally, Smoky Emperor moth. I just think it has some, I don't know, I like it. It's kind of ethereal, and I just like its general vibes and patterns. That might be what we go for, but I'm not 100% sure yet. We're going to draw and vibe. But that's the moths. That is the moth portion. For actual clothes, I want to have like a puffy hood, like I said, like Loki's jacket. Except instead of, you know, going in the fairy tale wiki for 2.5 hours, we're going to actually draw something. I also wanted to have wings, like certain cardigans and stuff will have like bat wings, is how some people will like describe it, but I wanted to have like wings, so it actually does scream moth with like she does like a T-pose. So that's going to be in there as well. And then my final thing is shoes. I don't know, if we get to shoes, I might just be giving myself a cardigan. It really depends on how much time I have to rig everything, because I want to draw it on stream, but the rigging I want to do off stream to keep it a surprise. That way it's a fun birthday reveal, and it's not just, I gave myself a moth outfit, and we're wearing it today. I also have to make this compatible with the wings, like the cat ears, because that's actually a Twitch redeem now, and I have to keep that in mind. But that is the plan. That is where we are at so far. That's the, like, this was step 0 I did. Now it is time for step 1. Outfits. Where I have my little Himi. I have Himi here. What's up, Black Emerald? I have myself here, which Looks very redundant if you're watching the stream, but I have, like, myself here, just so I have, like, a, you know, basic memory of what I look like, but I might not even glance at it that much for me. Okay, let me do this, actually. Let's make, like, a... I can go in there. This can be me. Let's just make, like, a bunch of these. How about that? Let's just do, like, here. Make them a bit smaller. So we have options. Guess what, to re-download HoloCure? Oh, no. Did you lose your data? Okay, here we go. Let's do, like, 4 of these. Let's do, like, 4 of these. I want to play HoloCure again. And it has been a second. I just have not had, like, I don't know. Have not had time. I need to do more fauna runs, although honestly, I don't know. Doing fauna runs just feels weird now. This one could also go over a bit. God, it feels like gym class. I'm trying to give them all space to do their jumping jacks. Okay. So here are the Himis. That's bottom left. This is bottom right. We're organizing, guys. This is top left. This is top right. No, wait. This is top left. I don't know directions. Okay. You lost everything. Oh, no. I will challenge you to a HoloCure race. I will do it. I need to play more HoloCure. Okay, so for the Himis, actually, this all need to come down like the slightest bit. Oh, I just realized I need to give the room for, like, antenna, because they're going to be having antenna. I know they will. Okay. Now we can start. Now we can actually start. I went far enough to, like, get the mood board set up. I forgot to actually, like, I don't know, set up the rest of it. It shouldn't, I don't know, it depends on how, like, how much HoloCure what you want to grind in, like, a single day. No. What makes these a bit more fun is they kind of go out and about. Let's go above the refs. Okay. Just finished a run, actually. Hell yeah. So, like, for Himi here. Again, like, I like his antenna. I think they're very fun. It would be more of, like, a this. It looks like a bow, almost. It looks like a, I don't know. Y'all ever seen, like, them seeds? I think it's, like, the maple seeds. No, maple seeds? I don't know. The little helicopter seeds, like, they fall down and they're like a little helicopter. Am I sounding insane? I might be sounding insane. But regardless, it's kind of like a, I don't know, it's like that. And it kind of, oh god. Drawing this is, like, difficult. Drawing, like, a scientifically accurate moth isn't exactly easy. Okay, and then it's just like, doot, doot, doot. Yeah. Doots. We're gonna pretend that's accurate for a minute. They look like the little helicopter seeds, which I swear, what are they called? What are they called? I have to Google it now. It's gonna drive me insane. Helicopter seed. Yeah, these guys right here. Y'all ever seen one of these? They look like this. Do they not look like helicopter seeds, but with, like, you know, extra steps in a different animal kingdom? I swear they're a thing. But no, oh god, the other week I remember I found one in the ground and I forgot that it's spring now, so I picked it up. And normally whenever I see them on the floor, it's like after they've long been dead. So I didn't think twice about, like, mushing the seed part, thinking it was just gonna crumple and be like, oh, look at that, it's like a crumply ASMR. No, That shit was full of liquid. It was full of liquid. It exploded in my fingers, and it was extremely sticky. It was horrible. I forget who I was with at that point, but they even said, like, what did you expect from a seed? I was like, I thought it was dead. I didn't know it was alive. It was -10. Do not recommend. Okay, so if we have like our... This would be like the antenna. No, those might get... I want to mess with those a bit more because this still doesn't feel quite correct. But like, these would be the start to antenna. We're designing right now. This is a process. I could also do like a moth dress, but I'm not 100% sure if I want to do that. But I did want the fluffy hood. The fluffy hood is like really, like, it's a vital part of this outfit. Yep. Listen, I really don't know why I thought, I just assumed it would be dead. I really did. I didn't think it was going to be a living seed. Okay, so if we're going for the hood that I have described, yeah, it just goes over the top of her head. So like this would be about where it ends, which is good. It's pretty accurate to how moths actually are. It's all on like the back, and I was like, that would be the back of it. Wait, let me name these so I don't like... Okay, antenna fluff. So that would be that. And then the last important part of this outfit that really needs to come through is the fact that she needs to have wings. Moth wings are interesting. I could have it so like the ends are also a bit puffy. I don't know, that wouldn't be really accurate to moth wings though. Yeah, so like it'd be like this and it reconnect at the bottom. I'm trying to figure out how I'm like to word this, but like it'd be like this. Like she'd open her arms and then bam, wings. And you know, like the spots or whatever. Moth. I could also have like a back bit to it as well to kind of make it sell moth a bit better. Here we go. Moth. I don't know, the rest of the outfit, I am completely fuzzy on it. Like I said, it might end up just being a cardigan. I really don't know what I'm doing, Chief. I don't know how to design stuff. Because I thought about this. I also thought about just giving her like a leather jacket. Like maybe we finally put her jacket on all the way, but that's just not how I function. Audine, she art. Yes, I am designing my birthday suit. I don't know. Like I said, it may be more or less effort. It really depends. Gee, I think it was Plum was like, oh, are you gonna do the hair too? I was like, I do not think I'm gonna have enough time to do the hair. It takes forever to do like rigging on hair specifically. Oh god, like okay, let me like try to draw her hair accurate to like what she actually looks like. I never do the doodles like accurate to her hair, and I really need to for this. Okay, it's like that. There's her tuft. That's the ponytail. Bam. There. And the horns would probably go bye-bye in favor of the antenna. Like, that's probably going to be the trade-off, is the antenna go bye-bye for the horns. This is the very sloppy hair. Oopsies, I don't want that. So, like, hair. And we're going into scruffy territory for a second. I could go at the bottom, actually, so I'm not, like, hiding everything here. Hair. Look at that. Hair, Marie. I don't know. Does that look like... I could adjust my colors a bit, too. I think it's stopping me from just, like, giving myself different colors, but... Here we go. This is like, the basic vibe. You did this to yourself. I really did. Okay, listen. I'm not gonna give too many details about what I'm working on specifically, but I will say one thing. I will say one thing. I did not design my own hair with much foresight. A project I'm working on involves me drawing myself at, like, left and right angles, and let me fucking tell you, dude, it is not going great. I'm not failing at it. I should mention, like, I'm not, like, failing, but I am definitely, I had to put my pen, I put my drawing pen at, like, twice. I was like, man, what was I thinking? I am in trouble. It has been an experience. Okay, so if her hair is like that, it's gonna cover up some stuff. You know, I wanted the jacket and I wanted the antenna. I could just leave it at that, technically. I could just, because I have a jacket off toggle. Oh, that thing, yeah, you're gonna cry a lot. Oh, yeah. But, like, I have a jacket off toggle. See? I can remove my jacket. What is this gonna be? So, yeah. Like, I could take my jacket off. I could play instrument and stuff. I don't need my jacket. I could just make it a moth cardigan and, like, we could be real lazy about it. But if I can, I want to, like, I don't know. I want to give myself a fucking, that's way too large. I should not have moved myself. I am a fool. Okay. There's, like, a perfect, like, synergy of where I place myself, and I am a fool. I am an idiot. Okay. Back to my third monitor. I don't know. It really depends on time, and I want this to be, like, a whole thing. Like, I want it to be, like, the like, the outfit special. So I kind of want to make this a dress, just to make it feel like it's extra special. Oh, God, it really just depends on... I'm going to have to do a lot of, like, specialized cutting to make it happen, but I'm not against it, technically. So I am going to need to draw her necklace. Forgive me if I start talking about myself in the third person. At a certain point, you just kind of need to. Like, the necklace has to stay. It's like a core... It's a core component of me. The necklace has to stay. But if I were to do a dress... No, I don't want to make it like a... I still want it to be cute. I could make it like a short dress. How far? Honestly, if I kept it to this length, I could just keep the rigging from the skirt and I could save myself some, like, wanting to die. So I could do, like, a cute dress, like a little one. Bam. About the same length as the moth outfit. Like the cardigan. Audience talks to the third person regularly. Himi's not crazy. Neither is Audie. Just not crazy. Not at all crazy. You know, it really doesn't help. Oh, God. I am not under supervision today, so I've already ordered half a dozen donuts, and I ate, like, 3 of them, and I had, like, a full sugar crash right before this. I'm still, like, regaining my feeling. Let me look up, like, dresses. Let me look up party dress. See what we can... I don't need anything too crazy specific, because I'm going to, like... I don't know, it's like all sleeve. All of them have sleeve. I just want, like, a cute way to end the dress. It looks like belts are, like, a huge thing there, too. I could keep the Himi belt. See, this is design. We're fashioning right now. We are making fashion. See, I like this. Do we want it to be a dress, even? Oh, God. Guys, design is hard. Why did I pick art? I should have stuck with, like, I really should have stuck with what I knew. Engineering. I should have stuck with it. Okay, I'm thinking... Actually, here, let's take some inspiration from a moth. These are all from the back. What's like I want like a moth on its belly. Lymantria dispar feet. Images. I want to see what it looks like upside down. I don't want to see these back shots. This set's awful out of context. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Here's like a front shot. I want like it's under. It looks like it's all fuzz. It looks like all of it is fuzz. Bottom. It wouldn't be me if you made things easier for yourself. Honestly, fair. I don't know. It also gets boring, you know? Like, I like having a challenge. It's not as fun as if it's just easy peasy, like, memory thing. Like, aggressively Googling moths right now. I'm not seeing, like, any bottom things, but, it is fuzzy. I will say it's fuzzy. What I could do is just make it more, like, double down on the fuzzy. Like, we could, I don't know, we could make, like, the lining of the top at the very least, like, fuzzy. That way it kind of sticks with, like, the whole, you know, fuzzy moth thing. I don't know, does that look goofy? I'm awful at dress design. The shoes would also be fuzzy. I'm so bad at design. I should not be in charge of this project. Who allowed me to do this? Who allowed me? I need an adult, because I'm not a very good one. Could make it, like, puffy. That's extra work. I want this to be good, but I'm also trying to, you know, consider the fact that I have a month to rig this. I have faith that we can, like, design this tonight, and then I'll just draw it. Either do a stream where I draw it, or, you know, just draw it over time, but, like, I have a good feeling we can get, like, the basic steps done tonight. I'm trying to, okay, fuzzy, I like the idea of this being fuzzy. I like the idea of her having fuzzy shoes. Oh yeah, I had donut guilt earlier. I don't know, I hadn't eaten all day because I couldn't decide what to eat, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to order out, that way I have time to, like, do the dishes, because I didn't want to cook because I had to do the dishes. So I was like, okay, I'll order out. Okay, me. That makes it more moth-like. Make it more accurate to mothing. Yeah. Okay, so that's how that's gonna go. I don't know. God, I'm bad at choices. This is fluff. That's fluff. That's nothing yet. That's the layer I'm drawing on. But I couldn't decide what I wanted to eat. To save my life. I finally was like, you know what, I'll just order what I ate yesterday, and I also decided I wanted donuts, and I was like on this, like, I was on this, like, precipice. I was on this, like, cliff's edge. I could not decide. Yes, I could not decide. I speak English. I could not decide if I wanted donuts or not. Like, I would feel horrible if I ate the donuts, but also I really wanted some donuts. I ended up ordering the donuts, but I also used Tech Demon's card to order it. So I put a note in our Discord chat. I was like, self-reminder, give you $20. And she was just like, okay. He made no comment on my donut ordering. It is entirely me in my own head. I do not think he gives a solitary fuck that I ordered donuts. But in my own world, I just felt like the world's worst person because I ordered donuts, guys. I ordered donuts. And then I ate 3 of them and I got really lightheaded, which is why I should not eat donuts. What's like a fluffy party dress look like? I don't really like those fuzzy party dress. Okay, that one kind of fucks. It might get me banned off Twitch, but it kind of works. They have self-menace. I just really wanted donuts, bro. I just really wanted them. Actually, this would be cute. Be like a little puffy one. Oh yeah, because then it could be like segmented, like the body of a moth. Art is hard. Although I do still want... Oh, no, I don't know if I like that either. Why is art so hard? Why does art have to be difficult? At the end of the day, I really could and probably should just keep the same base outfit so I'm not re-rigging, like, a pretty much an entirely new VTuber model in the span of a month, but, like... Oh, I could just give her a sweater! I could just make it a sweater! You know, like... Boop, 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 and then down here, it could be like a cozy moth. Be like for an, I don't know, if I decided to like read a book to you guys or something, bam, cozy moth. Winter outfit. I could just go hardcore cozy. Pick that up a little bit. But then I would still have to have my fuzzy boots because the shoes have to be fuzzy because we're a moth. She could keep her socks. I don't know. That feels ridiculous. I could do tights. I don't know. It just isn't. It's not giving moth. It's giving. It gave moth more when it was this. This made it stop giving moth. This also still gives moth. I have to stick a little bit closer to a moth of some sort. I'm like scrolling through Google Images right now of just different dresses to see if any of these like speak to me. Guys, I want to be a moth, but now I have to design it. Oh, God. I really should probably just stick to a dress. That way, just easier to rig. Maybe if I keep it, like, inwards almost, like this, like a poofy dress. Would a moth wear a dress? I don't know. I'm going for dress. Maybe I shouldn't be going for dress. Maybe I should be going for like something else. Like, I don't know. Maybe if I keep the office shirt. It's like, hide those. Do I just need to keep it as like an extra toggle? Maybe I shouldn't be trying to make out anything beyond the cardigan. Like, it's like, here is like the normal Himi outfit. You know, very, very slow process to draw that. Not at all hastily scribbled, but like, I don't know. Should I just keep it as that and then go harder on the moth outfit later? God, I'm bad at decisions. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I've never taken a class or see now it looks like I'm cosplaying a moth. I'm moth playing. Okay, there's that. I don't know. Oh god, I can't type. Regular outfit. This is puffy dress. Good luck, I'm heading out to cook. Godspeed with cooking. I'm still just torn. Oh god, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I don't know, keep the puffy maybe? I do want to keep the puffy. I don't know. Regular outfit's a cop-out. Fuck that. We're not here for cop-outs. But we're also not there for that. Maybe if I just, like... You know, maybe just a dress and some tights. I don't know, like a more... I don't know, a shorter dress, maybe. Nothing that's, like, crazy high-key. Just, like... a dress and some tights. I would keep the belts, I think. The belts would probably help sell this a bit better. I don't know. You know how long it took to design Himi? You know how long that character design took? There's a reason it took so long. I think this can work. I think we can make this work. Okay, and this is top left, so we're gonna put it there. Put that down there. This can go in the color layer. Okay. Step 2 is we have to figure out the colors for this moth experience. And I'm still not putting much effort into these. I don't know, but like maybe something like... I feel like I have to go for like a blacker, like a darker color for these. Because I'm not trying to deviate too far from normal Himi procedures. Yeah, that kind of works. Do that. Here we go. The closer I could stick to, like, the Himi, I don't want to say branding. That feels very, like, corporate, but, like... the closer I stick to, like, Himi-adjacent things, I feel like the better off we'll be. So, like... instead of horns, we have this. And these are interesting, in which they're literally just lines. Listen, if I could get far enough into this, we'll play Pokemon Flux tonight. But I have to make sure I get, like... I want to get this done. I know, let me... We're just making some scuffed stuff right now. That's what we're doing. And I really did, like, draw myself into a corner with my color palette. Which is why female Lymantria Dispar was kind of the option I was looking at, because that's, like, more compatible with, like, my color scheme. Like, female Lymantria Dispar kind of fucks with what I'm trying to go for here. Here we go. I still like the Smoky Emperor moth, though, so I've got a torn. I might just go for that. That's blue. I need to stop trying to take from other things because it's not working right. Okay. This is going to be where I have, like, choice paralysis, and where I'm probably going to throw it to a poll is which color moth do you want Himi to be? Okay. Because, like, this is, like, this could be Smoky Emperor moth. You know, something like this. Yeah. What's up, Sessinjin? Welcome to indecisiveness and moths. So, like, this would be the Smoky Emperor option. Amy, really giving us, if you finish your homework, you can play the Xbox later. It's crazy. We can play Pokemon later, but we gotta finish our heart homework first. This is how I am. Okay, listen. You know how many gorilla streams I have not done because I have to do the dishes before I stream. And then I go to do the dishes and it ends up being more dishes than I thought it was going to be. Like, I have to be my own parent sometimes. Listen, guys, we can play on the Flux later, but we gotta get our Himi done first. Okay, just so we have like a baseline like reference for how this looks against like her actual tones too. Here we go. How's your wife? How's your life? Tech Demon is out right now, and I'm going stir crazy. He's off being like a fancy adult, and I'm just, you know, I'm drawing myself as a moth. Okay, so this would look like this. Okay, so that would be the Smoky Emperor option. If we're going off of these, I would also, I don't know, just to make this look nice, probably do like a, what the hell? There we go. Just like make it look nice there, and then for the lines, put the necklace back too. I'm gonna put it to a vote, like American Idol style. Which moth do you want me to be? Honestly, I could just, oh god. Oh, that'd be really fun. I could just do different colors. Like, I could just recolor it, and then we could have different colors of it. But anyways, this is Smoky Emperor. Okay, and... yes, okay. Move this all up, I need the base. I need the base. I'm silly. I know. Bottom, other Himis can go away, actually. I just realized a better way to do this. Oopsies. Not me, deleting the wrong things. Never me, I'd never do that. Okay, so that's Smoky Emperor Himi. You know, I had donuts today. I felt a donut guilt. That's Smoky. This one, we're gonna try to do... let's do female Lymantria dispar. That can be this one. So all this needs to be white. Except for her eyes. Those are not white. So it would be this, and then... it would be more of like a this pattern. It looks like we're getting married. Guys, look at my wedding moth. Look at my wedding moth. I don't know, my actual wedding dress was like more edgy. It was really cool with like black lace on it. It was sick. Same thing here though. I'll make the bottom like that. And then the fuzz for that one is actually the same color as like Himi hair. So like that would be a bit easier of a sell. There we go. And then the bottoms of that also are like... I don't know how to like describe what I'm doing when I tried to make this look somewhat accurate. I don't know. We're gonna have like an America's Got Talent-esque, or not like American Idol-esque. Guys, vote for your favorite moth. That's too many. Okay, here we go. You know, just like, look at that. So, it really is only on the outside. There's like a couple of little ones on the inside, but I don't know, roughly that for the female Lymantria dispar. The antennae themselves are the same color as the Smoky Emperor, roughly. So, F dispar. We can do male Lymantria dispar. I'm normal. I feel like I should really emphasize, I swear to God I'm normal. I go outside. I totally go outside. Okay, that's... okay, this is the moth. Oops, okay. Blank that out again. Here we go. Now, male Lymantria dispar, I don't know, we might have to start... yeah, no, might have to borrow a bit. from his color palette there, which I don't like doing. He's very brown. I'm just not getting any browns off of this. I don't even have a good brown saved. I don't know. I never have a good brown. Whenever I like draw anything that is brown, I'm kind of screwed. That's better-ish. Better-ish. I don't know. Let me like look up a Lymantria dispar. Okay, Lymantria dispar. Copy image. Ha! Alright. Here's the back view of Lymantria dispar. Because I just did not have a good one. Oh, wrong thing. Okay. Oopsies. Better. That is better. The antennae are roughly as I showed them. Calm that down a bit. Okay. And this one is more or less like what you think of when you think of a moth. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Like, he has, like, the lines in his wings, but, like, he looks more or less like what a moth, like... If I told you to picture a moth in your head right now, what does it look like? Like, is it more or less what I'm drawing at this immediate moment? Okay, so there's that. It's the moon. Oh, and this is the antenna color. So it'd be roughly that. I don't know. I don't think male Lymantria dispar is even really in the running. I would just feel guilty if I didn't add him to it because, you know, he is like the, he's the famous one. He's the one that everybody's kind of going after here. But that's male Lymantria dispar. Everyone say hi to male Lymantria dispar. There you go. Oh, I forgot to color in his shoes. There we go. Male Lymantria dispar. I'm thinking Smoky Emperor Moth might be the winner here, honestly. I don't think there's any other moths that, like... I want to have a fourth option. I want to, just for, like... I don't know, if anything, it's like the posterity of having 4 moths. I didn't really get to do the... Like, I didn't really get to throw the caterpillar in there anywhere, so actually, here, this is what we can do. This is what we can do. This is M. Dispar, who's mainly just there as a... No, I don't want to... Let's take this Smoky, and let's, like... We can try to... Let's make the colors like the larva, like the caterpillar, for Lymantria dispar. Because, seriously, it's a cool fucking... It's a really cool caterpillar. I would not mind being dressed like a caterpillar for a day. Like a good blue here. It's more like this kind of blue. No, a little bit more like that. Yeah, see? It's like the bottoms would be blue, the tops would be red. It's a cool design. Nature has some really good character designs when you let it. Nature has good character art. I don't know, let's zoom in on this goober. I didn't really... Okay, yeah, I'm not crazy. He's also... Actually, no, I should have done this from the start. He needs to be more of a this. I don't know, he's more like... His top half is dark, his bottom half is, like, light colored. So I need to, like, account for that when I'm designing this not real moth. Now we're going into moth fan fiction. This is not a real moth. This is me making a moth based off of the design of a Lymantria dispar caterpillar. Which, fun fact, This is actually this is a cute, goofy story. Let me sip water. There's a coworker at work who we have opposite schedules. Literally just never get the chance to see her. She's really nice. We get along really well. It's just opposite shifts. So I didn't see her like all semester. So this past year, what we've been doing is we've been communicating exclusively through doodles on the whiteboard at work. And how this started was I had doodled a Lymantria Dispar Caterpillar on it. And I came back a couple days later and she drew like Pokemon evolutions for it. And to be fair to her, if you did not know what this is, the way she drew like the evolutions for this, I would have believed. Like, it would have been very realistic. Because like, how would, I don't know, I would not have expected Lymantria Dispar to go from like Matrix Bug to, I don't know, brown. I love the Matrix patterns though. It is really cool. Okay, so like, you like this. Couple, I don't know, a couple more down here. And then we go to the blue. And then there. Probably not on her actual dress. No, I think we can make a better blue. We can make a better blue happen here. No. I can't select for crap. You guys invented new Pokemon and used it as a code link. Sometimes all you have in life to talk to each other is a whiteboard and really cheap markers you bought from like a going out of business sale. And sometimes that's all you need. Friendship finds a way. Honestly, on a similar note though, oh my god, the little gorilla collab yesterday. First of all, absolutely so much fun. I love those girls. I love talking to them. We always have a blast. We had an hour actually before the stream where we were just trying to solve all the technical problems. Like as mentioned on the stream, poor Plum, it locked her out thinking she was a kid and it said she wasn't allowed to play multiplayer mode. And we were trying to figure out how to get that fixed, and then Discord reactive images broke. If you go on VStream, you'll notice that mine does not light up at all, and we do not know why. Actually, let me do it. I try to make like the patterns look kind of interesting too. Because she's a Lymantria bug. Kind of like that. I don't want to do the... This definitely makes her look more Pokemon, though. I don't know. It could be interesting. It could be interesting. What happens if I do... Oh! Oh, idea just hit me. Meh. I don't know. We'll come back to the... we'll come back... This one I think has to stay. If I had to pick any where the antenna would be Himi hair colored, it would probably be the top one, but I feel like it also depends on like what happens when I'm looking at her up close. Right now we're just spitballing concepts. Here we go. But dude, we have so many technical problems. It's been an hour. Like, we're like, okay, you know, we're going to start at like... I forget what time. We got into the call at 4, and we were at that call... so bad. To be fair... That's the reason why, like, they're the best friends ever, though, because we were all laughing the entire time. Like, it was a fantastic time, even if, you know, we were breaking everything we touched. Just realized that Smokey also has, like, a slight on the bottom wings. That works. Okay. don't think it looks nice. I'm still trying to make this look nice. I have no reason to. I just kind of want it to look nice. Maybe... I don't know. It also has like a lighter color too, so I could just... I could just come in here with the steel chair. I don't know. Designing your own nature is hard. Just dead ass making my own nature at this point. That. Okay, nature is stupid, actually. Let me make you go bye-bye. Let's try this again. Let's take this template back to 1 here. Okay. Let's start from 0. This does need to be a different color though. Then the reds, these are red, and then the bottom ones are blue. What's up, Boxat? Welcome to art and indecisiveness. That's getting better. I feel like this is like slightly closer to what I had in mind, but I still wanted it to be more, I don't know, like linear, unified. Not like the security system, but like, I don't know, the fact, like, what makes me, like, what I like about Lymantria dispar's caterpillars is, like, it's just very Matrix. I'm doing these upside down. That's also what's wrong. This is completely upside down. I just realized I've been drawing Lymantria dispar upside down this entire time. Just started my night shift. Looks like a 12-hour nothing burger. I do not miss those days. My God. Waffle House night shift. I don't know. Whenever I mention that I did that, people think, oh my God, that must have been so, like, busy and chaotic. And, like, drunk people. Don't get me wrong. Yes. But also, the slow nights were excruciating. Okay, we could do that. Looks good so far. Like, bless. I'm struggling with this, like, I'm struggling with my dispar caterpillar design. I don't know why, it's just not, I am not vibing with it so far. I'm thinking, honestly, let me yeet the dots for a second. Let's start from, like, 0 and really rethink what we're doing here. Okay, so that should be enough for you to just do this. There. Because, like, this is a moth, this is the thing, and then, like a Waffle House, always the last building standing after crazy weather. I worked during Hurricane Matthew. I was, like, young, like, very young. It was like my second job ever. I remember working during Hurricane Matthew. It was an experience. Clearly some sort of anomaly, not gonna lie. My favorite thing is when the power goes out. Oh my God. You just made me remember, let me sip water again. Waffle House training is not great. Okay, there's a few things here. There's a few things here with Waffle House training specifically. 1, they do not do a very good job with safety training. I had to teach my servers which fire extinguisher to use for what kind of fire. That was kind of nerve-wracking as the person who was cooking, who they would have rushed over and used the wrong fire extinguisher next to. So that was 1. Waffle House training elevator. You're not wrong. The other thing is, I don't know. When you do, like, let's see. I don't know. I think if you've ever worked any corporate job ever, they've sat you in front of a TV and you've had to do, like, the TV, like, all the training videos. Waffle House, the one that sticks out to me in particular for all the wrong reasons. I'm so sorry. Okay, this is gonna sound horrible, but the one they gave us for, like, racism specifically, it backfired horrifically on, like, everybody who worked there that I knew. Because it's very standard. It was like, you know, racism is bad. You know, which I agree with. Racism is bad. But I left and got rehired, like, a few different times over the course of nearly a decade. So, like, it got to the point where, at one point in the video, oh god, I have to pull it up, like, it's like a family, something comes in and sits down, and one of the servers, like, the bad server in the video example is like, and, like, it makes, like, a racist remark about the family. And after you watch that stupid video, like, enough times, your brain just automatically plays that in your head the second you see any family like that. And, like, I really want to emphasize, it never changed how I treated anybody. But, like, that was, like, the fucking brain worm that played every time. I was like, God damn it. There was a few like that where, like, when you watch a video enough times, it's a brain worm in your head for the rest of your life. It is not a good thing. That is not a good thing. I really wonder if they still use those examples. They've went through a lot of changes the past few years. I really hope they got new examples. Like, for the betterment of everybody. Because, I don't know, I think about the stupid examples and I laugh and I go, I worry about people who, like, do more than just laugh at the examples. Okay. Okay. I don't know, this looks better. I like these because they're more natural. This one is definitely this one is like party time. High school went straight to Navy, straight to engineer. Never got a chance for retail. Honestly, I don't know. I never did military, so I can't say too much on it. But I feel like you dodged a bullet by not having to deal with the general public. I have had some times. Don't get me wrong, I had some amazing customers who I did genuinely, like, I missed them and they were really sweet, like the one who gave me the rhyming dictionary. Okay. This is Caterpillar this far. Yeah, the one who gave me the rhyming dictionary, you know, I had, oh my god, this is so bad. So, also, yes, they are from, like, 2008. Like, those videos were older than some of my coworkers. So, fun customer story that I feel like, I don't know, I feel like might bring a smile to some people's faces. It is, oh god, I had to be like 19 when this happened. I'm like 19. And oh god, I think I was the only server on. It was like the middle of the afternoon. I had a family come in, a mom, the dad, and a little girl. You know, standard family, cutie patoot. They sit down, they order their food, and cool. As I'm taking this family's order, the little girl just looks at me and goes, "My daddy died, so my mommy married his brother." And she said this with the most childlike innocence, like, matter-of-fact, happy as a clam, 5-year-old energy. I have never seen somebody as mortified as that mother. The dad just looked awkward. I don't know, he's kind of a blur. I just remember I made eye contact with the mom, like, right after that happened, and she looked fucking mortified. I felt for her. I really felt for her at that moment. Bombastic side-eye at the child. She wasn't even mad at the kid. She just looked like she wanted to crawl into a hole and, like, never return. I did make her feel better Because I was like, oh no, kids say wild stuff. My little brother one time, I remember this clear as day. Okay, oh my god, this is so, I love my little brother. I was at the top of a stair banister. Nor was it him? I forget. I remember this half clear as day, but he just looks at me and goes, Himi, I want to see your charred, burned body. And I was just like, okay, let me go call the priest. To be fair, my little brother also had, like, I don't know. He's old enough to have, like, a YouTube account. I'm terrified he's gonna, like, somehow find this and be like, Himi, shut up. I'm not that haunted, but no, don't listen to me. He's haunted, okay? This kid. There was the charred, burned body thing. For a long time, when he was, like, little, he had an imaginary friend named Lee that was a dead soldier, apparently. And he had red eyes, and that wasn't fucking terrifying at all. The biggest family mystery that I don't think we ever... Either nobody wanted to tell me because I was still kind of young at the time, or, like, I don't know, we just never got a resolution to, was my little brother had this baby blanket that he loved more than anything in the world. Water. I've not been drinking enough water the past 2 days, but it was his favorite baby blanket in the world. He loved it. He took it literally everywhere, grocery store, anywhere around, to friends' houses. He loved that baby blanket. It was Whoopi. We called it Whoopi. One day, Whoopi vanished. And we just never found it again. We looked all over the house, asked friends, asked family, like anybody who was near the house. We just never found Whoopi again. He was just lost to the void, I guess. I don't know, maybe his fucking imaginary friend Lee took it, but... But, my theory is still, and I stand firm to it to this day, that we had, like, a contractor, like, at the house around that time frame, working on, like, the electrical or something, and I still think he might have taken Whoopi, intentionally or not. That's just me. Had trouble through an airport in China. Why does stop at the dock? Where's the spice? Wow! I really can't blame you. I'm sorry. I can't blame you for that reaction. Okay, so if it helps at all, when I was a kid, okay, actually, I have no memory of this. My poor mother does, but my mom had just given me the you can't eat too much junk food or, you're gonna gain weight talk. I had to be like 3 or 4. Like, I don't know, like, I was very young. So my mom had just told me, like, you can't eat too many chocolate bars, you're gonna, well, to be blunt, she said, you're gonna get fat. And I don't care. But child Timmy apparently cared. Because we were in line behind, like, we walked up behind this lady to wait our turn in line in the grocery store. I look up at her and go, wow, Mom, that lady ate too many chocolate bars. And my mom was fucking mortified. She's like, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Small children do not have filters. Like, you cannot tell them anything because they will repeat it. Like, if you're thinking, man, maybe I should tell my child this thing. No. You keep that to yourself unless you want to broadcast to fucking everybody. I still feel so bad for that lady, genuinely. Like, your weight is your weight. You do you. I was just a very rude child. We also have the subway story where I was like 2 apparently, and my mom was in the subway with me going to the museum. And this one lady was like, oh, daughter's so cute. And I was like, she was like an older lady. Let me get my older lady voice on here. Oh, your daughter, she's so cute. Look at her. And I was like, I had to be like chewing this. I just looked at her going, you're stupid. Just straight up insulted her to her face. I could barely speak like more than 5 sentences, but I knew to roast people. Little Hebe was a fucking... I don't know why, I was just a little terror. Leave through the parking lot, look at a car window, start picking her teeth. It took 3 minutes of the same child staircase. I've been there, dude. I've not been in the kid's shoes, but I have 1000%. Oh my god. Okay, let's start making these into separate things so I can start making the things for the poll, but... Oh god. There was one time I had to be, like... I had to be 15. No, I know I was 15 because it was my first job. But, I was 15. Oh! I heard noises. What's up, Tommy? Hydrate. Being a human is hard work. It really is. I was like 15 in this story. I still cringe. Me and one of my mom's friends, we both got our first job at the same time at this Domino's. And that has no relevance. I just like pizza, but... It was our first job, and we were both working up front together, and one day she said, hey, Himi, you know, while I guard the register, can you run out to my car really fast and grab my water bottle? And I was like, okay, sure. Easy peasy. She's taken me to work before in her car. She was like a year older than me. She had her license. And you know, it was like this red minivan, and she always parked it in the back towards the end of the parking lot. So easy peasy, you know, just go out, grab her water bottle, come back. Too much. 15 by 15 should do it. Yeah. Cool. I go out there. Where'd it go? She gave me her key, but like the car is already unlocked, which I was like, that's weird, but whatever. And I'm like digging through her car, and I am not seeing this water bottle, Chief. Like I'm digging around. It's nowhere. I look at the back seats, look in the front seats. I just cannot find it. Finally, I just give up. Like, okay, she's, like, I don't know, she might have forgotten her water bottle and forgot. So I went back out to her, and I was like, no, it wasn't even that. As I was like, okay, she probably just forgot her water bottle, I noticed there's, like, a fucking, oh my god, there's, like, a name tag in the front seat. Turns out, you might have already figured it out, that was not her car. That was not her car at all. I just broke into some random lady's car. Okay, I need these to be, like, even. Come on, okay. Sick. Hemothy. I need the best birthday suit. I went back to her and I was like, you're parked in the corner, right? And she's like, no. I did not go get her water bottle. I made her get her own fucking water bottle after that. Okay, so these are the 4 options. We have male Lymantria dispar, female Lymantria dispar, the caterpillar Lymantria dispar, or the smoky emperor moth. I will put a poll up on YouTube. So I don't know, after the stream, like, I can put it up now. Why not? We're yapping. I am gonna get a start on drawing the actual assets for the model as well this stream. But this is like the basic designs. These are what we're working with. Let me open up the actual Himi model though. Models, Himi. Cast the moth outfit. I need to open this, I think. Smoky boy. It does have the best, like, matching with, like, my current color palette as it is. I don't know. I really like Limatria dispar's caterpillars. Like, I think they're bitchin' to look at. I might have just frozen my fire alpaca. My graphics card has not been happy with me the past few days. It has not. I don't want to buy a new one. I have a 3070, for God's sake. I should not need to buy a new graphics card, but... and I do not have the money to buy a new graphics card right now, let me fucking tell you. Okay, so here's Himi. Hello, this is me. This is me. In HQ. Look at that face. It's me. More importantly, this is me, but cut up for Live 2D specifically. So, like, doing the Moth edition, like, we're going to be using this as our reference point. Save as Moth edition. And this is Himi V4. Every time we say the name of the moth, my brain translates it as Mothy Boy. To be fair, oh, that's the wrong, that's thumbnails. To be fair, this one specifically is Mothy Boy. My bird brain can't keep up. See, I just really like moths, and it's a problem. I adore moths. I could give you lectures. I derailed a sponsored stream before so I could talk about moths for an hour and a half. I actually was going to clip that for YouTube. Like, I sat down. I still want to do it, but I was like, okay, I talked about it for what, like 20 minutes? I could clip 20 minutes into this thing that's, like, watchable. No. I went on for an hour and a half, nonstop, about the Limantria dispar, the spongy moth. I did my capstone project for my degree on the spongy moth, and it's just permanently, like, a part of my brain now. Like, you know, it's like people have, like, the part of their brains is dedicated to Pokemon names. That's me, but with spongy moth facts. I can tell you so much about them. Like, nobody cares about Gypchek and the inbred caterpillars from New Jersey, but I care about the ground-up caterpillars from New Jersey that used to make Gypchek. I care. Water. Okay. Where is... Okay. I am still proud of that film. I've been asked a few times, like, are you going to put it on your YouTube? And the thing is, it's on my, like, personal, like, my job YouTube, because it's meant to be a showcase of, like, my skills for, like, finding jobs. Ready for the 100 Moths versus Gorilla deep dive video? I don't know, it depends on the moth. Oh. Do I still have my research notes? Where's my research notes? You don't want to touch, like, make sure you don't want to touch the caterpillars. You do not want to touch them. You do not want to touch the caterpillars. That could cause skin irritation, and it could cause very severe reactions to people with underlying diseases and allergies. You do not want to touch Limantria dispar caterpillars. You do not want to do it. What is it called again? Where is it? Oh, God. I think it's in my notes. It's in my notes. Okay, let me plug my computer. I'm pulling up the notes. You do not want to touch Limantria dispar caterpillars. Like, I know they look cool as hell, and they look like the Matrix, and you want to... Do not touch them. Do not touch them. Do not touch them at all. No. Okay, scripts. It has to be my script. Script formatted. It has to be in this. That is not it. That is the thing I never used. Okay. December. This has to be December. Okay. Itch. If I look up the word itch. That's the word kitchen. Did it not make it into this? No, it's right here. Yes, LDD dermatitis. I'm not crazy. LDD dermatitis. If you look up LDD dermatitis, it is the official diagnosis given for people who touch Limantria dispar caterpillars because they have, like, an itchy skin reaction. It can be really bad in people who already have allergies and are immunocompromised. I will not show the pictures on stream because they're kind of graphic, but you can find, like, PubMed articles for them. I have links to PubMed articles. If you want the PubMed articles, just join the Discord and yell for them in there. I will, like, please talk to me about the spongy moth. I will talk to you about the spongy moth for hours, okay? It is fascinating. I drove all the way to Kentucky to talk to people about this moth before. What's up, Tommy? welcome to moths. I don't know how much moth you were expecting in the stream with the word moth in it, but we're like hardcore into moth right now. Moth ascension. Like this heme right here, dangerous. Will eat all your vegetation. Has a list of over 300 confirmed plant lives that will munch on and destroy your crops. This heme can't fly. Won't really do much. You take the pheromones from this to make the other hemes come towards you so you can get rid of them. Also not gonna hurt you. This heme, no. Do not touch this heme. This heme will give you dermatitis. Do not do it. The warning was scarier than an actual public service announcement. I just get really excited about it, okay? I get really, really excited about it. Oh, God. Wait, no. Oh, my God. It might be LDD season soon. I forget this. I have to pull up. No, let me get my notes back out. Wait, no. My research is, like, behind my tablet. I have to, like, dig behind my tablet to get to my research. Oh, my God. I have, like, a stack of books and notes and, like, a ton of shit, but it's, like, behind my tablet. Okay. That was my camera. You know what? It fell down very politely. I will give it that credit. It fell down very politely. Let me put that back now. Okay. There you go, buddy. I didn't mean to knock my fucking camera over. Honestly, just follow your passions, honestly. Like, on the note of enjoying things. Life is so much funner when you can just yap at people about the moth you like. Or any other obscure hobby. Because you may think, oh man, it's weird. Nobody cares about that. No, it is fun. People will have fun if you have fun with what you're talking about. And I like Lymantria Dispar. This is my notebook. This is not it. This is my notes on the Great Gypsy Moth War. This is the wrong book. Okay, wrong book. That can go on that mixing board for the second. Oh God, you guys heard the thump. I didn't mean to I need to cable this better. What about lamps? I have one lamp in my office, and it is currently home to, like, a lot of anime figures. Oh, God, I really should have put this somewhere better. Okay. Is this... Oh, this is my notes from the one review I went to. Okay. Why did I pull this out again? Oh, the seasons. That's right. Okay. I don't know if you can hear... I'm sorry if you hear me, like, flipping through pages. No. That's treatment methods, as far as methods lab, which is really cool, but not what I need to know about right now. Minnesota, California. No. This is not, I think, where I'm trying to find my thing. Okay. It's in my other thing. I was just hoping it would be in this thing. This was really cool, but this was not. This was the Slow the Spread program. Okay. This is not the correct book. That was not the correct book. The next isekai drops, know where to find that protagonist. Oh my God, that would be Please take me to an isekai where I can just control the moth creatures. That'd be fucking fantastic. Please, like, I don't know, if I've done any good in this life, despite the fact that I, am a demon, but like, just let me go where I can control the moths. Okay, I want to be the moth queen. Let me be the moth queen. Is this it? There's a few things in here. Is this what I want, though? Oh, yes, this is the article I want. This is the article I want. Okay. I have, like, 6 books and, like... Did I hit stop streaming? I did. Oh, my God. Fuck. Did I hit stop streaming? No. I hit stop recording, so there goes my local VOD for this. Rip, but... I did not mean to stop the recording. This is what happens when you have things in OBS. Okay, so... Smudgy Moth, Pest Fact Sheet 70 by Dr. Stanley R. Sweer, Extension Specialist Emeritus Entomology. Okay. Okay. Moths are found from early July through August. That's what it was. Okay. I couldn't remember if it was June or July they started, but... Guys, it's moth season soon. I want to buy milk carton traps. I want to go put them out. They're so cool, guys. Okay, so... Okay, here we go. SpongeBob Smoke Card Trap. They look like this. Copy image address. Okay. I'm sorry you got me on this topic. So what you're saying is your moth likes to admire the lamp and all things adorning the lamp. I admire moths. I admire the crap out of moths. They're fantastic. What is it? Oh, the last thing I was thinking of was fucking Mothra. That's not helping my case right now. Okay. This is the milk carton trap. It's alright. Unfortunate if you ask me if anything in League of Legends I could. Probably talk your place to cry for help. Listen, I can't judge you because I used to be really into League of Legends when I was younger. I stopped playing when Nico was the newest champion, if that gives you any point of reference. Poor Tech Demon, though. My god, this poor guy. I think he only pulled himself out of his League addiction a little while ago, and that's because they stopped supporting Linux. Don't get me wrong, they never supported Linux officially, but, like, they required the anti-cheat that just does not work with Linux. So he didn't want to risk having all of his stuff banned entirely, so he just stopped playing. I forget the name of the anti-cheat. My brain is mush. I don't play games really that have anti-cheats in them that often. But poor man. I mean, that's how he freed himself from League of Legends, though. That's how you free yourself from League. Just use Linux. What's more important to you, using Linux or League of Legends? That is really painting a terrible picture of him. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Okay, I already have give $20 on my Tech Demon to-do list. I'm also going to add apologize for publicly, unintentionally roasting the shit out of you. I already took his money to buy donuts. Just now stop playing. I had to force myself to replace the addiction with drawing art. Honestly, that is a very nice way. That is the best way to go about it. Even if it's not like a crazy productive hobby, just, I don't know, choosing hobbies that make you happy rather than stressed. That is the way to go, honestly. Got really good at art. Hell yeah. And for me, I've played instruments my entire life, really, but I don't know, I decided to stop doing as much, like, doom scrolling and just, I don't know, just sitting around. I'm getting back into playing bass more regularly, which has been really nice. I have new bands that I'm really into, and I'm learning bass lines from that, and I'm also just getting back into writing original music, and it's been very, very fun. Just having an outlet, like a fun, creative outlet, is everything. I thrive off of it. But do you draw League of Legends characters? Now that is the question. What's up, Zero? I thought he was going to be in the new title lied to me. Thank you for getting my joke. Listen, okay, I told the joke, I told Plum what the title was going to be, and she didn't get it. I don't know if it was, like, a British thing or not. God, like, bless her to pieces. These are the options, by the way, but, I was like, is anybody going to get my joke? It's a funny joke. I'm wearing it on my birthday. It's going to be funny. Clicks tongue noise. It's going to be a great birthday, okay? It's going to be a fantastic birthday. I don't know. Here, let me label these. If you want to give your thoughts on your favorites so far, I'll leave this up for a second while I keep yapping, but, like, these are the 4 options for colors. A, B, C, D. Yeah, D. There we go. There we go. See, look at that. We have options. We did not go, I don't know, we waited to go completely off the rails until, like, later on, so we're fine. Anime mothers have characters and tentacles. Listen, if MILFs are your thing, we do not judge in this household. There is no judgment. I cannot judge one bit. I know. For me, it is definitely blonde anime characters. Blonde anime characters, yes, I love them to pieces. Never admit it, though. I hide behind drawing everything else when people are around. hair. Oh, God. I try to think about... I just think about when I was younger. I had my warrior cats, My Little Pony, emo, and goth, and scene, and anime phases all simultaneously. Which, let me tell you, that made some interesting things happen there. I think I lost some of my brain cells from Sharpie fumes, because all I drew with was Sharpies, but I just remember drawing, like, warrior cats and wolves, like, teeth collars, and, like, they were bloody and they were edgy. And I still cringe thinking about people who watched me draw that. Oh, and every musical band has probably had a Hamilton phase at some point. My grandmother, on my mom's side, I don't see her very often because that side of the family lives really far away from me. So she just knows me as the one who likes Hamilton. I still get Hamilton books from her every once in a while. Oh, God. Say D, but honestly an orange and yellow version would look nice, too. Very fair. These are all based on actual moths. I don't know. I think Smoky Emperor would look the nicest, at least to me. Option A. I feel like option A would look the nicest, like, drawn up close, but... Fantasy book for 20 years or rest. I couldn't tell you. See, have you considered Flair from Hololive? Because I think Flair, I don't know. She's not like the tannest, but like she's definitely a little tanner than the rest of them. Oh, God, there was this really wholesome, oh, God, I cannot remember the name of it. It was like a really, really wholesome doujin that it's skipping my brain entirely, but it was literally tan housewife elf, and it was really cute and really fucking wholesome. A fits the palette. I think it'd be really funny if A wins out, because that absolutely... Oh, shit, the Death Head Moth! I forgot about the back of it. Oh, God. I forgot about the Death Head Moth. I forgot about the Death Head Moth. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is... Oh, God. This will not actually be relevant to this until I do a 3D outfit. Or, like, there's any kind of a comic, but, like where the back of Hime is shown. But I would like to do, like, stars on the back. Like, do, like, the Brimtone star. Like, have that be on the back of the jacket. Like, I think that'd be pretty sick. Here we go. That way, like, Death's Head's there in spirit. VTuber knowledge is pretty low. Listen. I have fully accepted who I am. And it is somebody who liked things like Slugbox from like, very early artistness. Honestly, the online art spaces, when you find, like, a chill group of people, it's so nice. I cannot use things like Twitter anymore. I cannot. But, like, the gang I played Minecraft with yesterday, love them to pieces. So happy I have them. I have so many wonderful friends that I've met through the... Well, for me, it's the fact that I drew my model and, like, I started VTubing, and I got to do that because I draw. But, like, I don't know. Online friends are fantastic. When you find chill people, you cherish them. Never let them go. You never let them go. If I had to pick favorite English VTubers, oh, God. English VTubers? Japanese VTubers, Shiranui Flare is definitely up there for Japanese ones, as is Suisei. English VTubers, I love Iron Mouse. Who doesn't love Iron Mouse? Full Moko is also up there, as well as Ina and Fauna from Hololive. You can see the same skin tone as your VTuber, that'd be a birthday suit. Shit, you're right! Oh, God, that's the mail disc bar. Okay, now I'm curious. Now I'm so curious. I am actually so curious. Oh, God. That there, bam. Actually, I could make it a color layer. I could just make it a color layer. Do that. Dupe that. Do that. Bam. Make it a color layer. Is that cursed? I can't tell if that's cursed. I can't tell if that's cursed. We've detected bird side-eye. Listen, anybody who wants to be an anime girl on the internet, the regal moth. Ooh, let me look it up. Oh, this guy. Hello. Why does Mexico have the best moths? Can we talk about the fact that Mexico has like the most banger moths? Like, seriously, look at this thing. That is such a cool moth. Smoky Emperor moth is also Mexico. Shout out to Mexico. You've got some bitchin' moths. Okay, let me... You know what? We're just going to take over this now. We're going to take this over. Ripped birthday... Oh my good God, that is on erase. Ripped birthday suit. We're now in our regal moth era. I'm trying to pick the same colors as Himi. Trying to figure out how to be online. I want my eyes, which the body card I attract. I don't know. It depends on what space you use. If you want to do like YouTube videos or things like that, what you can do that helps a lot with things is you can actually set blocked words in your comments, like filtered words. I personally do not. I have been very fortunate so far in the fact that I haven't really had too many, like, I don't know. I haven't had too much crazy harassment. When I first started out, I had a couple people go, oh my God, you're an anime girl, you. And I just kind of said, lol. But you can always filter out certain words just to keep certain comments from appearing, which is very helpful as a moderation tool. But other than that, I don't know. I think you just have to aggressively from the start curate, or honestly, if you just want to post and run, that is also a way you can do it. Orange mouth compliments your hair, then have black accessories. Let's do it. Let's draw it. I know. I've been on the internet since I think I got my first computer when I was like 9, or was I 11? Around that age gamut. It's like I have definitely seen, and I have seen some things. See, I don't know, it's like a gray moth, so I need to use the gray. And I've definitely seen, I've seen how the internet can behave. Here we go. Just doing YouTube for a few weeks, pretty calm and nice so far. I have definitely had a very nice experience with YouTube. Like, everybody on YouTube has always been so sweet to me. I met a lot of fantastic friends through YouTube. It's been beautiful. Like, genuinely, shout out to YouTube. Okay, this pattern looks atrocious. I need to fix this. Okay, we can do better. I know, this is like a little bit more red, too. That's way too bright. Holy hell. Alright. I don't want to color pick straight off of it because it's not going to be... That's correct. That's a little better. Amy has seen Mr. Hands. No. I am not putting... I don't think I know Mr. Hands off the top of my head. That's scaring me. I did use Omegle at way too young of an age. Shout out to my mother who... to her credit, she was like, Himi, what the fuck? You can't use that. And she tried to put parental controls in the PC. But she made the parental account password the same password as her actual computer. So I literally just logged on to the Appen account, gave myself back all my privileges, and then never told her. I told her like 10 years later, I was like, Ma, you realized you really sucked at this online, like, safety thing, right? Oh God, I had a similar feeling going back to college, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first went back and, like, I still had the feeling sometimes where, like, okay, here we go, we're thriving. Oh God, when you're, like, I don't know, mid-20s and you have, like, 18-year-olds in the same, like, your gen ed classes, it's just a very weird, like, alienating feeling. Okay, so look at this. We're making a hell of a design right now. We're actually kind of we're cooking right now. We're cooking. I'd say we cooked. I can't see its antenna in this picture. Where's like a good picture? Oh, its caterpillar looks kaiju as fuck. Okay, it's like an orange antenna. Orange antenna. Judging from how haunted he be, the horse guy. Didn't even have online safety. We got the internet. Did not. We really did not. Oh my god. God, so many memories. So many unmoderated internet memories. Okay, so here we go. The shoes, okay, it's orange. Its tufts are like orange, so I do like those. That looks a little cursed. Okay. Okay. Regal Moth has entered the battle. Bam. Oh, I needed that. Bam. Those need to go into references. Okay. Okay. I'm allergic to thinking. Here we go. I just can't believe I feel bad for my mom in a way because she did try to stop me from going on Omegle, but she just did not she lacked basic computer knowledge. People like, I do like pay my mortgage. Dude. That was the other thing. A lot of them were like, oh, I'm in the dorms. And I'm like, oh yeah, our mortgage just went up because of the tax raising. And I still feel like the most boring fucking adult, okay? We had a discussion at work the other day about the local tax hikes, and I'm just like, this is horrible. I don't want to talk about 401ks right now. I feel myself withering in my chair. Can we talk about, like, literally anything else? Like, what's like a Netflix show or something right now? A good night's sleep is also nice. I'm not gonna lie, I went to bed this morning at like 3:30. I tried to go to, I was laying in bed since 10. I could not sleep. Just could not sleep. I woke up at like 11 today. I was like, there goes my day. When I'm done with the stream, I'm gonna be doing dishes and stuff all night. Like, I'm gonna be deep cleaning the house after this. Being an adult sucks. Don't be an adult. Or if you are an adult, do what I do. I buy overpriced Pokemon house things just to make myself feel more, like, I don't know, more whimsical. What is it? Let me find it. I bought this object, and it brings me joy. Okay, here we go. Copy image address. What's up, Summer? Welcome to being an adult in moths. I graduated with college. I'm done with college, finally, after much struggle. So now I am thriving. See, as nice says, now that I'm done now that I'm done with college, I have time to just do house stuff. Like, I'm excited to just do house stuff, and I wanted to, oh god, I was gonna do like a fancy rice recipe I found, but oh god, I have to go to the store for that, but I found a really nice fancy rice recipe, and I'm really excited about it. Yeah, no, online art spaces, people could be really exhausting. I'm, like, really careful with who I choose to, like, I don't know, have extended conversations with at this point, because I just do not want to enter a space that has, like, I don't know. I don't want to be surrounded by exhaustion like that. I don't have the time or bandwidth to be, I want to be around people who, like, we build each other up. Not looking for, like, the most minute flaw to exploit or something. Like, I just want to vibe. We're here to vibe. Oh no, a spider. Oh god, there was one in my shower the other day. I was taking a shower, this fucking spider just comes down from the roof. And the problem was that we have a clear shower curtain, and I could not tell if it was on my side or its side. Like, or the outside. So I just sat there, like, freaking out. Like, it went back up towards the ceiling, thank god. But I was like, do I throw water at this thing? Do I back away? I can't leave the shower. It's in the middle of, like, where the shower curtain is. Like, what? I did not know what to do in that situation. I was panicking. I was not having a good time. I was not having a good time. I was terrified reorganizing my office. I did not want to see a spider. Like, when we came back from vacation, I was like, okay, time to organize my office. No. I was horrified. It's like, if I see one spider, I'm just burning the house down. You know, we'll take the insurance money. I can't do this. It was terrifying. The stick in his butt. It's so cute though, and it actually does a really good job of dusting things. It just takes a lot. You have to wash it pretty regularly, which I guess is to be expected from things that, you know, I guess it is to be expected, but like, it is like, it's such a cute object. It's fun to dust with. You're just trying to save money on shampoo. Can I get a bit of that? There's one spider falls like me profit. Striker spider. It was Schrodinger's spider. Okay, I didn't know which side it was on. Oh, do not open a new instance of OBS. Was Schrodinger's spider. I still don't know what side it was on. I just sat there staring at it. Also, no, he cannot have my shampoo. I have like, my shampoo is like $8 a bottle. It's not taking my fucking shampoo. Schrodinger, thanks Google. It's the mystery spider. Spider physics. How much does a spider weigh? How much do spiders weigh? Oh my god, that's a cute little... I love sticky notes. I think it's my most... Okay, if we're on the topic of like boring adult topics, I love sticky notes. I love office supplies, okay? Stationery makes me the happiest person on this earth. I have a fucking problem. You cannot take me to an office supply section in a store without me like... I don't want to say salivate because that implies food, but like, I don't know, my heart just starts to quicken, and I feel like a dragon who needs to expand its hoard. Like, I love office supplies. It's a fucking I have so many Pokemon ones, like, behind my water bottle here. I have an entire box of sticky notes and washi tapes. Like, I love sticky notes, I love washi tape, I love stationery, I love pens. Like, I don't know why, I can't explain it. I don't even do that much physical writing at my job or home. I just really love stationery supplies. I need to start keeping a diary or something to actually use these things. Just left your bathroom tonight. I didn't know what to do. I'm like 5 foot something. It went up the ceiling. The tall one in the household left to go do something. I had no support. Okay. Tech Demon's tall, but Tech Demon wasn't there. I was abandoned to deal with this spider on my own. And honestly, I'm very out of sight, out of mind. I was like, okay, it's gone. Let me rinse the conditioner out of my hair and then just pretend the bathroom does not exist. Just spider snowed away. Listen, that spider did. That spider did, and that is what matters. See, I don't know why, I don't know. So get you a stapler for your birthday, got it? Okay, here's the thing on that note, actually. There's one stapler that I have wanted desperately, but it is too expensive. It is the Trapinch stapler from Pokemon. The problem is that it's being resold for over $100. Like, I'm pulling up a picture now. Look how cute this is. This is disgustingly adorable. I would use this so much. But I just can't justify $130 for a stapler. But it's so cute. I want it so badly. It hurts. I want the Trapinch stapler. Please just give me the Trapinch stapler. It's out of stock everywhere, and... oh my god, I just want it so bad. It's just out of stock fucking everywhere. I want it. It was supposed to be a joke! You underestimate my need to have office supplies. I actually have, like... what's up, Rarity? Tech Demon doesn't know about it, but I have a stash behind our couch of office supplies. have a bookshelf behind our couch, and like you can't really get to the lower sections that easily. And he doesn't really use the bookshelf for like anything. It's all my books, but I have like a secret stash of like notebooks and binders and shit that I keep down there. And then I keep my actual like pens and stuff in my office. But like if I need a notebook or like a binder or like loose leaf paper, I just wait till he's not looking, and then I go to my giant pile behind the couch and just pull out what I need. He's not gonna get mad at me. I should make that clear. He'll give me like a judgmental smile, but like he's not gonna say no, throw it out. I just feel some level of shame. Apparently this thing was censored. Gillet, was that it? Wait, what did you? Let me go to my YouTube feed. I cannot see if you had something censored. YouTube is not telling me. I really want this stapler. I cannot justify... Oh, this was for $92 with free shipping. And 5 people have viewed it in the last fucking... Guys, I just want this stapler. Is that so wrong? Wait, what in the world? Oh, we're on... Lo-fi study now. What happened to my Animal Crossing music? Give me my Animal Crossing music. And this is what I mean. It just goes through a bunch of things, but like, I want that stapler. See, now I'm just like looking at Amazon for like, I want that stapler. Used in very good condition. It's so cute. You take a broom and you swipe it into the shower. Rip that spot. I wonder what was censored with that. Oh, I have a Poke Walker in my... Why do I have a Poke Walker in my eBay history? Himi's Dragon Supply Hoard. Listen, I would be the most educated dragon, okay? I'd be the most educated dragon. I have all the supplies necessary for studying. The problem is if you study with me, you're just going to learn about biology and like... Not even that, you're going to learn about entomology. Did you know that people, like, when entomology is a relatively new field, it's kind of why Elementary Dispar became such a big problem. Oh my, okay, where's my book? Okay, it's like the bottom of that pile. I will throw everything everywhere. But like, when Elementary Dispar was first unintentionally introduced into America in the 1800s, entomology was not really like, I don't know, it was like a new thing. You didn't really need a specialization for it. It was just like I like bugs, and I have a degree, if even that. But the state of Massachusetts was the one who had to deal with the initial outbreak, and they did not handle it very well for a variety of reasons. It's fine if it's spaced. I wonder if it was like a character limit. I don't know. It might have been a character limit. I have no idea. Honestly, I let the machines do the moderation sometimes. I let them... I don't know, 99.9% of the time they do their job and it's unnoticeable, but sometimes they do weird things and I just do not, I have no idea how to begin, because it also, I don't know, it might, I don't know if it was YouTube itself or if it was like a chat bot, because I have a chat bot that runs, but it's not supposed to moderate, it's just there so if you type in, thing, it does like information. Where is it? I don't know, we'll see if it does it. Yeah, see, I pressed a button. Okay, it happened in there. Oh, hey! Holy shit, it actually worked in the YouTube chat this time. Look at that! I don't know why. It, like, refused to put that in YouTube chat last time. People were trying to talk to the bot in the YouTube chat, and it just was not happening. I do not know why I didn't like it, but... There was a little chat bot that has commands, and it's supposed to go off every hour. I hide it from showing in my... I hide it from showing in the stream, like, chat box, because I just don't think it adds anything to the chat. So if you look in the YouTube or the Twitch chat, like, you'll see a little chat bot called BRIMTONE mod. That's me. Well, it's not me, it's bot. YouTube censorship is weird. YouTube is very weird. YouTube is just strange. I've given up trying to understand it. I just appreciate that it exists, because people will listen to me when I talk about moths. Okay. And this is option number 4 that also needs to come over here. Okay. I think that's correct. Okay, is that correct? Yes, that is. Okay. Well, that's all the options. Again, this will be put up on a poll for YouTube later, so, like, look out for that. And we need to actually start, like, I don't know, we need to get ready to start drawing her actual stuff. We're not doing colors. I don't know if you could gather that, but, like, we're not going to do the colors of this outfit today, but we are going to try to block out a bit of, like... Here we go. Let me... That's, like, an easy one to... Okay, you. We are going to go ahead and start, like, blocking out the line art and, like, how this outfit's going to look. So let's begin that. Something nice, buddy. We got a day's ban for YouTube. YouTube? Oh, God. Here we go. I don't know. I've been learning more Twitch stuff lately since I got affiliate, and Twitch is also interesting. Oh, here's the other thing. I have to stay within the parameters of how tall this is. That's the other huge thing I have to be really careful about. Okay, actually, I do need the I do need the reference for. Where is wrong one? Where's male Lymantria dispar? Here is male Lymantria dispar. I need a good reference for the antenna. Okay, that's references. Okay. Okay. Have to make sure I've set myself up for success here. So it'd be like a couple down, and then this, and then this. There we go. Okay, we're getting somewhere-ish. Shut up, male moth. Fun fact, one of the pesticides used to help control the spread of Lymantria dispar is called, it's called Splat. And Splat, what it is basically, what it is it's literally moth pheromones. The point of it is that you spray it, and then the moths, they start trying to find other moths, and they don't find any, and they don't mate. Like, it confuses them, so they don't find as many females to mate with. It's meant to, like, control the population rather than, like, decimate it, like something else, like other things would. Like Gypchek. Gypchek infects them and they all die. Splat, it just confuses their mating, so they die out over a longer period based on less breeding available. But, the thing with Splat, though, is because it has pheromones in it, the other thing is that it's fat soluble. So when you have pheromones and fat soluble in the same sentence, if you accidentally touch Splat, you are hot to moths for life, basically. Researchers I spoke to actually did say, like, oh yeah, no, I know when moth season's happening because they love me. It's hilarious. Here we go. Okay. It's interesting. Is it just like... I want this to look nice, and that is going to be the hard part. That kind of works. That's all you need to know. Oh, God. Let's hit the sketch over. Let me try this approach. Let's just, I'm tracing nature for a second. Okay, so about that. This is where the secondary line is, and then there's just lines throughout the rest. And if I were to put that on Himi's head, be about... I think about here is like... It really depends on where I place them on her. I think about, yeah, about where the bangs are, like where the horns are, would have to be the most logistical place to put them. Like, this would make the most sense that way, too. It doesn't fuck with, like, the bang placement. So, like, this roughly would be where the antenna go. And I have to, like, look into that closer later. But that would be the antenna. Antenna. My mod's going, like, every 1 to 2 minutes now. Oh, God, what is it doing? Ah, why is it doing that? Okay. Why is it freaking out? Why is it freaking out? Okay, why is it freaking out? Is my stream deck having a stroke? I was really excited because it was talking, and now it's talking too much. Okay, events. No. Timers. Yes. Yeah, it's supposed to be every 60 minutes. Okay, let me turn off the event, and we'll see if that fixes it. If it in like 5 minutes it's still going nuts, somebody please tell me. There we go. At least it works. It is better than it was doing last time. Okay, so for the fluff for the hood would definitely be like a this, because it's a hood, so it would go like back. I don't know, how did the Loki thing get drawn? Okay, it ends like on the seam for Loki. You complained it didn't work, so now it's overcompensating. He just wants to do a good job. 60 minutes or 60 seconds? Oh, 60 minutes for sure. I'm reading it right now. It does say 60 interval, 68 minutes. Yes. This poor thing, it just can't win. Okay, so like roughly here. Just like a male moth. Okay, so if we do that. Okay, actually I need to. Another thing we need to do. I'm just gonna. There. I should have done that from the start. That's just me not thinking. These antennae are also not centered. Okay. Now that we've got that out of the way. Because I need to have room for the rotations if she like turns her head in a different angle. Like I need to have a little bit of like breathing room up there. Okay. Next up. The necklace she has. Next up is the fuzz. There's two fuzzes as well as the thing. There's the, here we go. There's that. Thanks to the research that I have in Destiny. I never played Destiny. Oh god, I had friends who did play it. I never played Destiny, and now I'm intrigued. Why was Destiny teaching you moth information? What is this game? What cursed game mechanic made you learn moth facts? Okay, so there's that. That would be the fluff. Who said games can't be educative? Good job. I need to play Destiny now. Okay. So actually how this would be. This would be more down. These would be more back. Because this is like the hood. This is like her hood. Honestly, why is that like so, why is that so segmented? Okay. I did not want to rotate. Maybe like a bit of a this. I don't know. I think I'm better off just like pulling them apart manually. About there. About there. Let me just, just eat them like that. There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's please not get my channel, like, let's not get my channel bonked. Here we go. So this would be like the fuzz. Okay. Boop. What I need to do is I also need to specify which is the closer and which is like the hood fuzz, like, because these are two different sections. This is two different parts of outfits right now. Here we go. What's up, soul? Welcome to Moth Decisions. Here we go. So like, this would probably be like, this is on the wrong layer. I'm stupid. I have options for everybody for, oh God. I have the options for the colors. Now I'm drawing the lines. That's why I let Moth X crest in the corner. Oh dear. Moths are so cool though. I love moths. But these are the moths. We have many options. We have many, many options. Now I'm just actually drawing the line art before I put the poll up. Here we go. Yeah, because, like, it's gonna come from, like... Oh, jeez. I'm, like, failing at English as I try to draw this. I suck at drawing. Have I mentioned that? I hate drawing. If this is going down to, like, her chest, we are gonna have to, like, actually go to her chest level. The problem is that VTubing, not even a boobs. So we have to really work around that. Be biased to pick the regal moth, which is fair, honestly. Here we go. This is the center. I have to do the center line again, but like for now we're just going off of like we're going off of rough guesstimates. Actually, no, I want these to be a little closer. And we'll center that. Bet that. You've heard of Spider-Man. Would you guys still like me if I was a moth? I tried to ask Tech Demon, is like, would you still love me if I was a worm? And the problem is, I don't know. Not really that kind of person. He was more just confused. He was like, why? You're not a worm. Like, he was very... He took it too literally. It did not work as intended. It really depends on where this starts, too, honestly. Moth demon, let's go! Honestly, if I have moth and somebody activates the cat thing too at the same time, I'd be a moth cat and that'd be fun. Be a hyper-specific animal. See, the thing is that it actually would make the most sense for it to be the boobs. Like, unironically, it would be less rigging for me. I would just have to rig the individual shapes of the fluff tufts, which would be still easier than, oh god. You know, I think that might be that might have to be the strat here. She's just so titty. She just has so much. If we do that, though, it starts about here. About here. Okay. So this would be chest. I can't type. Chest. This would be her hood. Because the hood's part, there's 3 parts to this little moth, well, 4 parts technically. There is the antenna, there is the dress, there is the cardigan, and then there's the shoes. So, I don't know. The dress is... This is going to be cut up interesting. Make it more... No, there's already too much on this. I'm amazed Twitch hasn't yelled at me. Listen, Himi turned into moth hell. I feel like this is like a natural consequence of people letting me talk about moths as long as I have. Like, this is what happens when you encourage me. This is what happens. Like, this is what happens when you go, oh yeah, no, talk about the moths. They're kind of interesting. No. All you get now is just moth. It's just all moth. Oops, all moths. Okay, so actually let's sort this by thing. Dress. Because these are also going to have to get cut up in a certain order, and it's going to also be kind of a pain, but it's... I did this to myself. Okay. Cutting this up is going to be a fucking adventure. Okay, so that's antenna. We're kind of done with that right now. Yeah, but 1,000,000 words a minute. I love moths. Okay, the world needs to know how cool they are. They are sick. Moth mommy. Just know that if we do pick option D, you really should not touch. You will get dermatitis. This is why I could never be one of those VTubers who does the horny bait. I can't. If you give me like a, I don't know. I could never be too, I don't know. I want to say role play. I don't know. That's not the word I want to look for. I don't know. I think about the science. Think about the science, man. If you touch option D, you'll get LDD dermatitis, and you'll be on PubMed, because PubMed is a really fun place to end up. Okay, so for the dress. The center of her tits is like roughly around there, so we're just gonna go with that. And I will probably give it straps. Although, I don't really need straps, as frankly, it's going to be covered up by the cardigan, but like, for my own sanity, we're giving it straps. Just shedding everywhere with the T4. It's like having a cat, except 10 times worse. Okay, so this would be... Okay. Roughly here is like the shape. It looks like I'm going for like Playboy Bunny right now. Like that is kind of what it looks like I'm going for. Am I just a Playboy moth? Would you guys go to Playboy if there was a moth there? Is that what I am? What I've been reduced to? Okay, so... Frankly, oh god, I kind of do want to just keep it the same length as this so I could just steal the... I do want to just steal the rigging for the skirt. Again, I have to rig this in a month, and I'm trying to cut corners where I can, to be honest. But that would honestly still be cute. This would still work. That would be like the dress base. So this is the dress base. This is what we're working with. This is like we're beginning to work with things here. The cardigan, oh god, that's going to be interesting to like, I need to put this over the dress actually. Playboy mothy. Yeah, see, moths are very cute. I don't know. Okay, actually, I would like a Halloween costume, like moth Halloween costume. Dude, some of these are so fucking pretty. What the hell? I was expecting, like, I don't know, like, sexy moth, and I'm finding, like, these gorgeous-ass things. I want to be a moth for Halloween. Guys, I want to be a moth so fucking bad. These are actually so cool. Guys, I want to be a moth. I want to be a moth so fucking bad. That's actually so sick. What the hell? Thank you for inspiring my next Halloween costume. Oh, God. Have you never met the moth fandom? No, I have not. I have managed to avoid the moth fandom this whole time. Okay, so for her cardigan, it is going to kind of drape over this a bit. Although I guess it would be more of like a, it would do more of this. This is making me realize how much tit there is to this, like, to this character here. like it's kind of hitting me now how much boob there really is. Mothman is sexy as fuck. So funny towards Halloween this year. It was gonna go to soundproofing. I wanted it to go towards soundproofing. The soundproofing in my office is horrible right now. Up a lot. Okay, clearly I just really underestimated the moth fandom. Okay, so roughly that. And over to this side. Yeah, it's like roughly around there would be that. The fluff for the hood would probably come over. No, it definitely would come over a bit. So let's do part 2 here, which is just, it kind of I don't know, it kind of gives like a cozy feel too. So like, I don't know, where would the hood end? Like here? Probably around here, yeah. I don't know how clothes work. I'm just kind of operating right now. About here. Yeah, about there. About there. Wait, I'm part of that fandom. I don't want to smash Mothman. I've seen Juniper. I've not watched any of her content. I do respect the hell out of her, though. She is a fantastic artist. Like, that's all I know, though. I know she exists. Shoji is the one who, like, actually watches her on some level, but even then, I don't think he watches her that often anymore. Again, like, serious respect for the grind. Just, I don't know. I don't think I've actually sat down and, like, watched her. Yeah, because I don't know. I'm, like, torn on that. It might make her look cozy. It might just make it too busy. But we should also go ahead and do the boots. In here, I was wanting to watch a casual demonic VTuber. Now there's a moth. I don't know. Depending on how much you like moths, this might still be the same thing. I just want to be a moth. Oh my gosh! Should I give Jellybean antenna? Guys! Do I give Jellybean antenna? Oh my god, that'd be so fucking cute. Oh my god, Jellybean also needs a... That'd be so cute, actually. Holy shit. I forgot that I have a cat. The cat needs antenna. That would be so cute. I think I got a YouTube right. Ah. Where's YouTube? Where's YouTube? Wait. I am not... Oh, there we go. You caught it before I did. Keep costume and happiness or soundproofing while you still sound good. Both! I want both! Daishima, thank you for the raid! Bless! Welcome to drawing a moth. Or drawing myself as a moth. Or guys, how do I describe what I'm doing right now? I'm making myself a moth outfit, so I have a fun dress for my birthday. So, welcome to however you want to describe that. Oh my god, yes. Yes, 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 yes. This is gonna be so cute. Oh my god, yes. Jelly Bean needs to have moth antenna. It'd be so fucking cute. That'd be precious. I want to play Holocure. I should play Holocure later. That might be the stream later. But bless, how was your stream, Daishima? Ooh, tea drinking. I wish I liked tea. Oh, I could make the wings like a little more moth-like. Oh, I could. Make it like butterfly wings. I don't know, like... What's like a good tea for people who don't like tea? That's my question. Moth maxing! Making a nudist suit. Just eating. All three of you are making me sound extremely sus. God. It's my birthday suit. You know, it's like my birthday, I look like a cool moth. Actually, wait. I could just do that for the wings. Make the wings like a slightly different shape, but not like too... Oh, but... I kind of want to change the wing shape, but I also am remembering how many parameters, like, how many things I've rigged to, like, Jelly Bean's wings. It's insane. Like my trashy lipped oof. The fucking goddess. Okay, you win. That actually is what I want to draw next. Give me like a good tea brand. Like, I will buy it. I want to like tea so bad. Okay. I think I mentioned before, I am from the southern United States. I've had sweet tea, and I don't like it. Okay. Need to pull up his picture, open new layer. Good sweet ever white people was really good for this. I don't know, it just tastes like leaves. Like, I feel like Zuko talking to Iroh. It just tastes like leaf water to me. I feel like I'm broken. different. I don't like grits, I do not like sweet tea, and I don't like chitlins. 2 out of those 3 things I feel like are less acceptable than the third one. If you like chitlins, all the power to you. I do not. Stash makes it peach ginger tea. Interesting. I'm learning. I'm like processing. Okay, here it is. God is dead. I've never made a good tea made properly. Starbucks is garbage. I have never actually had a drink from Starbucks. Tea with condensed milk. I don't know if I've ever actually had condensed milk in my life. I'm very, like, liquid... I'm very liquid challenged. Like, I just never actually had many, like, liquids. I don't know. I drink mainly water. Oopsies. Okay, so her antenna would absolutely have to be this. You did. Yeah, garbage have stuff added to it. I have to look at your streams. I need to look at your streams and like see like what's a good tea. I need to learn the secrets. Chitlins I can understand. I don't know. I think chitlins is like something my family, like, I don't know, somebody had to have made it as a prank or like a Depression era food. I have not met somebody. I've met very few people who like genuinely, unironically like chitlins. Is this what you wanted, guys? Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted from this stream? This would have to stay the same color. This would be the fluff. It's the God is Dead remix. What have you guys done? What have you done? Oh, there's still dots, so I can like still keep like have the dots. Okay, so dot, 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 dot. Look what you did. Hydro gang. I really do only drink water. Like, I have apple juice once a century, but I really only just drink water. It's called like boobs except sharp. If you ever touch a boob in your life that is sharp, I'm worried. It's the God is Dead one. Mowed grass and water tear away. Oh God. So people think when they hear vegetarian, they're just like, ah, yeah, Himi just goes outside and eats the lawn. B, C, D, E, F. It is very, it's very fitting that this is the letter F. Here, you guys, there's 6 moths. What have you done? Uncle Steve's Monica Witch form makes a return. Oh, I forgot the shoes. I forgot the shoes. Okay, so I forgot the shoes. Okay, it's this here. It would be those and white fuzz. It looks like a fucked up Christmas outfit. Like, if I did not know any better, I would say this is a Christmas outfit. And if I did this, it would look more like a cohesive outfit. This is actually looking kind of like an outfit, and that's what I don't like. Here we go. I don't like how much this looks nice. I do not like it. No, no, no. Here we go. Amy being our ruler from hell. If we go by lore, I was kicked out of hell. Yeah. They just got really sick of my moth facts, you know? They just couldn't take it anymore. They didn't want to hear about the Luna moth anymore and how pretty it was, or how Mexico has some banging moths. Mexico does not miss with its moth designs. It does not. I have yet to see a Mexican moth that does not look like a fucking... A and E are both Mexican moths, and they're slapping. Like, shout out. Like, good moth ecosystem. Banging Lepidoptera in Mexico. Absolutely just top tier. Amy being our dropout from hell. Even hell can't stand you. Why do you think I'm always shocked I have viewers? Hell said no. Hell just said no. Not at all. I just realized, oh God, I have Tech Demon, and I never actually made any lore surrounding Tech Demon. Me and SHOJI have lore. Tech Demon, I don't know. I gave him a name one day, and now he's like a recurring character, and I have to I have to think on that. I have to think on that. He might be too angelic for this. I don't know. Oh God, I dragged him down to hell with me. Is that what I did? What have I done, guys? Okay, we were supposed to have 4 options, and now we have 6. How many options does a YouTube poll let me have? I could just do this in 2 polls. Like, oh God, I don't know. That's my alarm. We don't have time for alarms right now. Actually, let me just try doing this like a normal person and like see how many options it lets me have. Okay, so if I do an image poll right now for I can only have 4 options. So how I don't know how to do this. A fun fact is spoken. No, listen. Did I ever tell you guys about the ground up inbred New Jersey caterpillars? Did I ever talk about the inbred ground up New Jersey caterpillars? The New Jersey standard strain that's used to make Gyp Check? Because I told him that fact, and he did not like that fact. He told me to stop talking to him about that fact. I think it's a bitchin' fact, personally, okay? Listen. Hear me out. Moth fact time. There is... Lymantria dispar is one of the most invasive insects in North America. And because of this, obviously, there is a lot of lab research that goes on how to make new insecticides, more stuff about the moth in general, etc., etc. There is research going on right now because the inbred caterpillars that I am speaking of is the New Jersey standard strain, which is the lab-grown Lymantria dispar used for any kind of lab work. They're not perfect. There's actually research being done right now to argue that they're no longer a perfect comparison. Mainly the fact that caterpillars in the wild will eat leaves like, food. But New Jersey standard strain, you just kind of put a mush in front of them and they shove their face into it like pigs. They don't really... I wish I could find a good video of it for you. I tried. I want to email a couple of the labs I talked to and see if I could get a nice one, but... Welcome! I'm so sorry you're joining for this tangent, but... Caterpillar hole. But, the New Jersey standard strain, one of the things they use it for is to make a substance called Gyp Check. Gyp Check is an insecticide, but it's a very specialized insecticide. It is used in areas where there's other lepidopteras that you can't use regular insecticides on. If there's like an endangered monarch butterfly, you cannot be spraying harsh chemicals on it. It will also kill it, and then you have a worse problem than you started off with. Why that works is because how you make Gyp Check. You take New Jersey standard strain caterpillars, you infect them with a fungal disease, and then you crush them up and just make them into a liquid. And then you spray the liquid. That is it. That is literally how it goes. This obviously only infects other Lymantria dispars, so it's a great way, but the thing is that it's very scarce supply because it's a pain. It is a pain in the butt to make because raising thousands of caterpillars in a lab and then crushing them up, and then you have to have a very specific ratio of caterpillar to liquid because the disease can be stronger in some caterpillars than others. The whole thing is it's a faff, to use a plum word. It's a faff. It's a hassle. They stopped producing it a few years ago. There's only like a limited amount left in the United States at the very least, and you have to apply to use it, and you have to have a very good reason to use it. But that is the inbred caterpillar tangent. Ace is a pull, TBF is another pull, Battle of the Winners. That is a very specific way to order them, but I kind of see where you're going with it. I want to put the polls up. Oh god, it's going to be like I don't know, how long do I have to? Oh god, I have to oh god, the birthday is so soon. I have to make this poll, I'm gonna have to put the polls up, simultaneously. I'm please go vote on the other thing, too. No, that's a horror anime plot. It's science! It's really important, okay? It's science! Where's my notes on it? There's my notes. Okay. Listen. Where's my notes on Gyp Check? Okay. That's about airspaces. We don't care about airspace. Weather on spongy moth phenology predictions. That's not it. Does BTK reduce biodiversity monitoring? That's a different one. Where is it was the first day I think I had Gyp Check. Was it the first day that Gyp Check was the thing? Looking through my notes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't control F in handwritten notes. It's a hurricane. Gyp Check, here we go. Only 26,000 acres left in the world. Oh, no other makers since 2017. Virus degradation is a concern in storage, but not sure how much as of now. The last producer is in there. Okay, I didn't get a crazy amount, but I had enough that's interesting. Vigorously checks notes. You can't let me talk about moths. You just can't. I have a problem. I also have notes. It just says West Virginia. does not generally seem okay. And I will leave it at there, but how a scientist comes up with the idea of, sure, crush this caterpillar for science. Because, think about it, if you only want to harm one species, you just infect the one species. A similar example is like, at least right now, they're starting to do rabies baiting, which is they have rabies, like, vaccinations basically in food, but it's made specifically for certain wild animals that live around us. If your animal eats it, it's going to throw it up, but it's not going to give it rabies, but it's also not going to, like, immunize it against rabies. The fungal disease, or a better example would be rabies in general, actually. Like, you know how possums can't get rabies? It's kind of like that. The fungal infection they give the Lymantria dispar caterpillars is not one that other Lepidoptera typically can get, at least very easily. So it's meant specifically to kill off just the spongy moth. Oh, I have my research notes out. I am not focused. I'm so sorry you let me talk about moths. Guys, you let me talk about moths. Okay, let's go ahead and let's start making our options here. If I do 2 polls, we have to run them simultaneously, and then, I don't know, I'll have to see what the end results look like. I need to get a copy of God is Dead, and we need to put him over here. Okay. And now I have to figure out where it went. Okay. Where'd he go? All the way up there. Okay. Guys, what have I done? What have I done? Okay, over here. I basically just your unwanted biology lesson. Okay. So there's this. We're going to call this moth options. Be proud. I learned more about animals with you than I had biology class. I don't know if I should be proud or concerned, but I appreciate. I'm just going to make a folder called moths. Okay. Moth options. And then we're going to export layers. Yes. And if that worked the way I wanted it to, we should now have this moth. Oh, god damn it. Okay, up here. Moths. What the hell? Oh no, I did exactly what I wanted it to. Sick. And that Powerpuff hand. No. Hands are difficult. I refuse to elaborate. Okay. I'm making the moth poll now. I am making the poll. Moths. Okay. So we'll do that one, this one, and this one. I don't know. I'm trying to pick good ones to pit against each other. I don't want to pit against, like, I don't know how to describe this. Okay. You guys better vote on this poll. Okay. Boop, boop. Moth poll A. Please vote on both polls. Which color do you want to see for my birthday outfit? Okay, here we go. I don't have time for my alarm right now. I'm trying to make paperwork. Female Lymantria dispar. Caterpillar Lymantria dispar. I'm just gonna call this Gid. I don't want to put God is Dead. I feel like it's gonna get me, like, I feel like it's not gonna be allowed in if I do that. Okay, so post that. That's poll A. This is moth pole. That's not N. B. Okay. Alright, poll A is up. I'm making poll B now. Okay, image poll. Okay, female caterpillar god is dead. So next up I have male smoky emperor. And the emperor moth. Or regal moth. Smoky emperor moth. Not empower. And then male Lymantria dispar. Okay. We have polls. You know what happens when you ignore alarms. Oh, I slept through one the other day. It was terrible. Okay, moth poll A, moth poll... Well, why is moth poll B looking like... How do I edit? Okay, that was cursed. Okay, I have to re-put up moth poll B. For some reason, it just had, like, the biggest glitch ever. Bear with me. Okay. Sick. Okay. Smoky... Wrong thing. Image poll. Okay. I had to fix it. I broke something. Smoky... There's the male and the regal moth. Male, Lymantria dispar. Regal moth. Okay. I keep spelling emperor wrong. I'm really bad at that. Okay, there we go. Wait, where are the polls? They are on my YouTube community tab, my posts. If you go to my posts, you will find them there. Please make your votes. I probably will pick something by the end of the... I'll see what the top two options are, and I'm either going to pick my favorite from the two options, or I'll make a poll if I can't pick between the last two, but I am on a slight time crunch because I have to actually, like, rig the thing, so... we will see where we end up. Well, there we go. Look at that, we have a poll. I will, here, let me... Boop. And boop. I put links in both my chats, so if you want to go see for yourself and make your votes, the votes are up. The Bachelor has begun. I personally have my favorite to win, but I have a couple I would like to see win. Some of these are more memey. I don't know. I have some I would like to see win. At the end of the day, it is up to you guys. Let's see what the winner is. What's up, Honey Rose? Oh, a vacation sounds lovely right now. I'm not gonna lie. Although we just had honeymoons. Like, I can't say too much, but, like, another vacation always sounds nice. Who does not want to go on a vacation right now? Bahamas sounds a little too hot right now. It's getting too summery for my liking. Who voted? Somebody already voted against Steve. Okay, let me reload my own community tab. I'm curious now. Oh, man. We have got some strong action already. We have got some very strong action already. It's interesting seeing who's winning right now. Also, well, damn, one of my favorites does have votes, one of my favorites does not. We'll see. I should mention, I might revisit some of these later for different things too, like, once I have the actual first one done, I can just replace this texturing, but I'm seeing who the winner is. We're gonna see what everybody... I want to see what the people want. What the people want. It was me. I'm vibing. I graduated college. I have free time again. Life is great. I had donuts today. He-moth. I am He-moth, and I have many forms. Regal and Dannermoth. There's a bunch of, I don't know, there's like some nice options. See, now I'm just going to keep refreshing the page. I want to see. Why are all of you voting for God is Dead? We have so many good options. He-moth sounds like an ancient god. I am rising. I've been pretending to be a regular demon this whole time, but I was secretly, this whole time, I was secretly oh god, my brain is braining. He-mothy. Tech Demon's good. But he's been a bit busy, but he's been good. I made him a meatloaf again a couple days ago, and he actually really liked it. I've improved on making meatloaf, despite the fact that I actually do not eat meatloaf. So, God is Dead is the channel mascot. I just hope Pokemon doesn't pay too close attention. Mimi is rising. Sus. I really put the Lymantria into it. I put the Lymantria into Lymantria Dispar. Community reflect your chaos. Is that why everybody's very chill but also very chaotic at the same time? Okay, the good news is everybody has voted on both polls, and I'm very appreciative and proud. On the other hand, why are all of you voting for God is Dead? I see you. Oh, God. That's adorable. I made myself a pot pie for that dinner, and it was delicious, okay? It was actually fantastic. Like, I don't know, it was supposed to also have, like, buttered green beans as well, but I ended up not getting around to the green beans, but it was fine because he had, like, a 2-pound meatloaf to himself, and I had a whole pot pie to myself. Life was fine. Show the results. Okay, here. This is where we're at right now. Let me put this in its own tab. Can I make this a browser source, actually? I'm actually so curious. What happens if I do that? I actually don't know. See, I'm very nervous to, like... Oh, God. I'm always nervous to... Here, we're going to open in Microsoft Edge. I absolutely just... Okay, it wants me to sign in to, like, view the votes. Ah! Okay, fine. We're gonna fuck it, we ball. We're gonna fuck it, we ball. Okay, so... Window. I don't think I have any windows that are... Do not make that source visible just yet. Himi channel. Yes. Okay. I had to make sure it wasn't going to make anything sus happen. Here. Okay. Okay, here we go. Where we are at right now. For Moth Poll B. Here, I'll refresh it one more time just so we're current. Moth Poll B, we are at a hard tie between the Smoky Emperor Moth and the Regal Moth, 3-3. Male Lymantria Dispar has no love whatsoever. We'll see if that changes throughout the week. Moth Poll A, female Lymantria Dispar similarly has received no love. Caterpillar Lymantria Dispar is kind of in the running, but the winner overall, overwhelmingly, on Moth Poll A is God is Dead. For better or for worse. Yes, Edge goes, no, because Edge said no. It was just a tease. It was like, oh, you have to log in to view who's voted on what. Audie, still mothing around. Yes. Except now we actually have polls up. You get to vote on both. The winner out of I'll look at the most popular one on both of these, and I'll decide between the two of them who gets to go on, but right now everybody's like very aggressively voting for God is Dead, and I'm concerned. Regal Moth is still in the running, yes! Listen, I like Smoky Emperor Moth. I think it'd be a nice moth option. I think it'd be very nice. I don't know, male Limatria dispar, I didn't expect to do that well to begin with, to be honest, but female Limatria dispar, I was expecting to have a little more love than this. I'm actually kind of shocked. I didn't think Caterpillar was going to be that, like, popular, but I'm glad it has some votes. Sleep good, Honey Rose! God do be dead. Right now, I'm afraid. You guys are scaring me. We'll see, though. Like, I just posted this now, and I put the links in both chats, but we'll see, like I said, throughout the week. I don't know, probably within the next, like, I don't know, I think by Wednesday is going to be when I have to make a choice. I could also make the choice a surprise, too. I could just not tell you who I ended up going with. Then surprise, you show up, and then bam, that's my moth outfit. That's the birthday suit. Because I do want this to have some element of fun surprise. Like, you know I'm making a moth outfit, but you don't know what color it's going to be. And I haven't even done the line art on streams. Like, you're just going to show up. You're going to show up in June, and bam, surprise, I will be a moth. But it's going to be gotcha moth. This is moth gotcha in democracy. This is not equal in all options. You know what? That is fair. I would like to personally thank everybody for not making this entire thing evened out. I swear to God. Listen, if it all does get evened out, I'm just going to pick my favorites. There's no reason to even it out. Don't even this out, please. There's 2 polls with 6 options. I'm begging you not to. Look at me. Look at me in the eyes. Here. I have to look over this way. Look at me in my cold, dead eyes. Do not even out this poll. Do not even out the moth poll. I swear to God. I swear to whatever deity. Do not even it out. The poll just narrows down your options. Because then I don't want to have to make choices. The whole point is you guys make choices. If you make every poll even, then we're at square one. It's like if The Bachelor walked up and said, oh, I want to date every girl. This is polyamory now. Like, no. This is supposed to be a democracy. Don't make me force into a dictatorship. Don't do it. Oh, God, I have to, re-small in myself. Swear to Himoth. I swear to me. Okay, there we go. Oh, God. All right, I want to do chores this evening because I need to make the house look nice. But thank you for joining me for part 1 of Himi Becomes a Moth. Please look forward to whatever option ends up getting picked. And let me go ahead and pull up my thank you members. But those are the options. Before I go, really quick thank you to my members, my diamonds, Owo and Dragos, my diamonds, Owo, Shoji, Andre Vragra, Summer Plays, and Soul 710, and my diamonds, Uwu, Black Emerald, and Baconing, Tired Dudes, Pie, and Frauder. Can Tech Teamer pick the 2 winners and make it a surprise? Oh, God. He's a wild card. I don't know how he makes design choices is the thing. I have no fucking idea. Like, you understand, this dude, I've given him options before and I can never predict it. I will keep that in my head because if it does end up being a tie, like, we'll see. He is an enigma. All right, for realsies, I have to do all the dishes and I have to move a bunch of laundry. All right, boring housewife mode engaged. Everyone have a great evening and eat some good food.